Okay, so here's where the shit gets really bad, right? You are talking about a group of people, right, whose ancestors, right, literally in their mind, in their hearts and mind, believed that people of color were savages. Not because somebody told them, like they literally believed that, right? That shit doesn't go away, right? It wasn't some shit that happened in the moment. The way 19 or 1898 was is the way today is for its time. People have come and gone, but this hasn't changed. I've only been here 60 years, and when I think about the suffering that our people went through, I see all of that shit. There's no way they don't on their side today. See all that shit. There's no way. So there's a lot of things you're gonna learn when you start studying self, right? You're gonna understand who you are. And in that you will understand who other people are and are not. Because we are all one, right? There's a lot of things we do different, but at the end of the day, we are all one, right? That's what the truth is supposed to be being told, right? Three in one. I could be by myself and say we because I'm talking about me, myself, and I. These people know this shit, right? They're not unintelligent. That's the crazy part. See, y'all think either some of them are really smart or they really stupid. They both, right? We are both really smart and really stupid. But when it comes to looking at others, right, you individualize them because you never had knowledge of self, right? You never understood that me, myself, and I were three options, right? You just thought it sounded like it made sense. No, this life ain't meant to sound like it makes sense. It's meant to make sense. The problem is you don't know where people are. Like when you hear the Trump administration saying they doing good things, right? Some people would agree with them because it benefits them. So it's not about the good thing, right? It's about the benefit. So everybody knows they're lying when they say they're doing a good thing. But they allow you to get confused with people benefiting, right? And people not benefiting. That's not what a good or bad thing is, right? Because you could benefit from something and then die. Like you could get sick, right? Have a disease, and then all of a sudden you're getting all these benefits. But that shit getting ready to kill you. Right? That's like a person getting hit by a car, get $10 million, but now they breathing. The only thing they doing on their own is breathing. Right? You can always benefit from something. It's just about how you look at it. But these people, in their minds, right, they believe they doing good things. Either that or they're scared to death, right? And that's who you got running the country. People that are scared to death. Can't run a country like that. So like it's really a either or, but in general, right? You talking about a people who never focused on honesty, caring, being genuine. Shit, not even the Constitution was theirs. They took that was already here on this land. They took that information. And they made some shit that y'all never heard of, told y'all they did it, and now y'all think they were great people. Right? Because they called the other people savages. Right? All of a sudden they are the great protectors. Put their face on mountains. Come on. These people were monsters. But to y'all, monsters are great people. That's what the fuck I'm trying to tell my people. Like they want y'all to be kind and genuine and face the truth and all that shit when they have no idea that y'all don't even know what the fuck that means. Right? It is not in your DNA. Now, fuck, they can call it DNA chemicals and all that shit, but the truth is, when you understand who you are, your DNA is your history, your memories, your story, and it goes so fucking far back. Right? When you really get to know yourself, your DNA goes so fucking far back. Right? It's impossible to not know who you are. These people have taken religions and made it theirs, proven they don't believe in the God, because if you believed in the God that said, don't mess with my people, then you also believe the God said your people got to struggle, right? So it gave you the right to do what you did, but then you also believe in the God that said, you know, slavery is okay. God ain't said none of that shit. People said that shit. That's why they try to tell everybody, right? I put it here and here. You don't have to go to no books, no man, nobody. It's here and here. But see, people don't understand higher self, lower self. They don't understand the Trinity. They have never did any actual internal work. They've only read books. Even if they've done the internal work, they wouldn't understand any of the outcomes because it doesn't benefit them. Like, they don't live to be good people. They've been taught to survive. Somebody got to be at the bottom. That's what they've been taught. And then they've been brainwashed, but you could call it brainwashed, but the truth is, people only act the way they are. Right? You can't brainwash people into hating another people. No matter how much you hate them, you can't do it. People have their own emotions, and some people just don't care. Why do you think there's good and evil in the world? Balanced. Just as much as you care, there's somebody out there that doesn't care just as much as you care. And that is their duty, their life's mission. You know how you got a life's mission to be a good person, right? Try to help others. They got a life's mission to be a terrible person, to step on others, right? It don't make sense to you because it's not for you. It makes sense to them. And you got to start understanding why it makes sense to them. Otherwise, you're never going to understand your enemy. And I think every master person who wrote a book on how to be the most devilish person you can, 48 laws of power and all that shit, right? They all know the same thing. You can't make a good person bad or a bad person good. They're going to do that on their own. But the pale skins, they learn that they can activate people, right? We don't want to activate nobody because we want to be nice people. We want to be God-fearing people. They don't want to be nice people. They don't want to be God-fearing people. They only want to say they are. You will die messing with them. Literally. They will kill you.